Hey, it's me, Terry. Welcome to the Mess and the Bliss. Thanks so much for showing up. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So today, coffee mugs and word hugs. I have a She Clay Studios mug. It's a cute little hocus pocus mug. I always do my tilting a little wrong. She Clay Studios does the most amazing mugs. I love them so much. And if you know me, you know I love Halloween. I'm about Halloween, so there you go. One of my favorite mugs. And today I'm going to read a little ditty. Here we go. How's that? I wrote. I wrote for clarity about my life. I wrote to find me in the sludgy muck. I wrote to give words to my pain. I wrote to give color to my world. I wrote to remember. I wrote to forget. I wrote to show gratitude. I wrote to uncover the trauma. I wrote to open up to the beauty. I wrote them so I wasn't the only one who saw the beauty I did. I wrote to stop from jumping. I wrote to boldly leap. I wrote to let my heart breathe. I wrote to let tears flow. I wrote to bleed on the page instead of hemorrhaging internally. I wrote to connect. I wrote to let go. I wrote to understand. I wrote to be understood. I wrote to continue living when I didn't feel alive. I wrote to celebrate. I wrote to love. I wrote to not hate. I wrote to dance with my pen. I wrote to feel real. I wrote to reach out. I wrote to reach in. I wrote to hold space for you. I wrote to be held. I wrote to know I'm alive. I wrote to find messages. I wrote to see clues. I wrote to find me. I wrote to find you. This was written by me 7/19/19. Thanks so much for showing up. Have a messy, blissful day.